All right. Hey, Zo, we're live. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah.
The fuck's up? Hey, I heard some shit just now. You ain't going to believe this shit. So you know fucking Dennis Knutson, who we work with?
I've heard of him.
Today is Felger's live show from Nantucket.
Yeah, there once was a man from Nantucket. You want to do that?
No, we're not going to do that. We're not allowed to do that. I'll get in trouble.
What do you mean we're not allowed to do that? You said anything goes.
But you go, oh, Dennis gets another day out of the office. Of course Dennis gets another day out of the office. This is what he does. So he's going there to Nantucket. He's staying over, and then he's going to get on the ferry. I hope the ferry breaks down tomorrow because he's got to come back and do – he's got to come back oh, no. He's got site survey. Their show's tomorrow from Nantucket. He gets 2 freaking days in Nantucket. Who the fuck does that? Dennis Knutson does. That's who. I hope the ferry breaks down Friday because he's hustling back. And you know that paranoid nut. I got to get back early for the Patriots game. He'll be here 6 hours before kick, plugging things in. Same way that plug went in before.
Yep.
Nothing different. And are they going to like him in Nantucket? Well, he drinks Sprite. He eats burnt burgers.
Yeah, he does.
And he wears those shoes. They're like Treks. They're like hiking shoes. And like a zip-up hoodie. He does not look like he's from Nantucket.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
Who had a...
He could... and if his ear was a...
What happens is The Office had that. Remember David Wallace had Suck It. He was going to, pick it up and you suck it. Right? Jimmy, close your ears. Ralph's so pissed off right now. Ralph, you created this. You said go ahead.
He won't even pay attention to it. He wants to hit the delete button on this. This is what he wants to do.
Yeah, you can't.
Hey, here's the good news. So,
what's that?
The good news is this was a good day for the Patriots. This was a bounce back day for the offense, but this overall, from start to finish, you can look at this day in Foxborough and say, "Hey, August 6, 2025, today was a good day," is what you can say for a lot of reasons. One, the football was good. The competition was good.
Right.
The two teams were competing hard with one another, and it was very, very organized. It was quick. We couldn't believe how fast the teams went from their stretch period into real game-like action, scrimmage action right out of the gate. It was smooth. Patriots looked good. They competed hard. They competed well. A lot of guys represented themselves well today, and they looked like they belonged on the field with a team that was one of the hottest teams in the NFL last year and was playing on Championship Sunday in the NFC title game. The Patriots competed and looked like they belonged with that team today, and the Patriots are dealing with issues of their own, not having their starting corners out there, right?
Right. No Terry McLaurin for them. So this is the biggest thing I take away,
too. Good day.
This isn't Carolina. This isn't Cleveland that was in here for joints.
Right.
This is a team that is a real football team, right? Good quarterback, well coached, good offensive coordinator. Can you say maybe they outkicked coverage last year a little bit? Maybe. I think they got breaks. I think things went their way.
Sure.
Quarterback got hot. But when you look at them, they don't look like the Eagles. Eagles look like a better team. I think Dallas, when you look at them, even though they don't win, they look like a better team. That's not a big team. But what I like about the Commanders, they got each other's back. When these skirmishes took place out here. Same thing with the Patriots. Boom, everybody up right away, separate. So the message was out there. Guys, you get in a fight, you swing, you're leaving camp. You're getting out of practice. So cooler heads prevailed. I thought it was a good work day. A lot of people have been worried about the offense. Will Campbell, what are you going to do in a rookie? What about Morgan Moses taking days off? Who's playing center? I thought the operation offensively was the best it's been all year. And it goes to show you the slow build that I think McDaniels has in his plans for Drake May. Start him slow, take the stuff that's there, and then you start taking shots. I mean, there were 5 or 6 back-to-back throws, and Henderson dropped the one in the end zone. They were all touchdowns. They were effective, high efficiency.
Good in the red zone, good with the tight ends.
Ran the
ball well. Will Campbell had a good day. He was fine. Looked good.
He was good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to tell you he stood out as having a great day, but it was good. He protected the quarterback.
Yep.
And his blind side well out there.
You're,
so no complaints about the offensive line today. He may have gotten beat on one play by Dietrich Wise, but nothing and that was in a one-on-one situation. And so I don't know. Not much to nitpick at out there today.
So that's what you're going to hear, too. He got beat by Dietrich Wise. I know a lot of people here have respect for Dietrich Wise, and I don't know why you don't.
35 and 5/8 arms, 11-inch hands.
Big guy. He was here
Long.
forever. Got a nice deal to go to Washington. Team captain for how many years here? So that's a good player. That's a good NFL player that went up against Will Campbell. He's going to lose a one-on-one here or there.
I think Will Campbell won the day against him,
Yeah,
right?
I'll take it. I think the whole offensive line. I said that during the show. Look at the pocket. Look at the pocket Dobbs had. And how about Dobbs? Ever since we got on his ass over a week ago, he's looked pretty damn good.
Maybe they don't have a backup quarterback
They
situation.
They probably don't.
Maybe they don't have a bad problem there.
We're stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's going to be tough still? I mean, I try to watch groupings as much as I can. I have no clue who's going to be in a huddle Friday night. But, we got production meetings tomorrow and stuff. So we'll have a better grip on that. But it's going to be a bleep show. These preseason games this Friday and 1 o'clock next Saturday, it's going to be your last chance to see anybody in the place before week 1 against Vegas, because you're not playing anybody that third preseason game against the Giants. So you got about a week and a half to work here to get ready for week 1. Then you hide it, close doors, put your game plan in for Vegas.
How about the camp that Keyshawn Booty's having?
I think he's one of your best receivers. I think if I had to pick him in pecking order, I would go Diggs, Pop Douglas, Keyshawn Booty, 1, 2, 3, and then Matt Collins.
Yeah, I would give you. I would agree with everything you just said.
I'm just basing off what I saw here with Hollins, and I didn't see anything. But size-wise, that's a pretty good group.
Booty is growing and progressing,
balls,
and developing like a player drafted where he was drafted should. Right? He's always getting better. His game has improved. He's come a long way. He had a great offseason. It's paid off in this camp. So I'm just getting to a point now, after having watched a couple of weeks of this, of thinking, hey, maybe we should readjust what we think Keyshawn Booty is capable of for this team. He's always been kind of like, that nice piece, solid little player, he gave him a little something. I don't know, man. Maybe he's developed into something better than that. Maybe he's developing into a real player and is going to be helped along with Josh McDaniels here.
I compare it. I'm not making the comparison as a player or a Patriot Hall of Famer. I played with Troy Brown. He was continually getting cut, getting sent down, didn't have the respect, always had the high-priced guys, first-round picks in. And all Troy did was show up every day, bust his ass, make plays in practice, make plays in preseason games, to the point where Pete Carroll talked to me and him and said, stop throwing at our first-round pick, Chris Canty. He reminds me of, the path Troy took. Keep fighting. Nobody gives him a chance. The national guys, they're not going to look at it and say, oh, this guy's a keeper, because you're not here and you're not watching it. He's here.
Absolutely.
Deserves it.
He's here, and he's a big part of their plans based on his reps.
Good crowd today, though.
Great crowd.
Great crowd. Again, the buzz. I think another thing to take from here today, the buzz. It's almost like, I'm not saying you turn the page post-Brady, post-Belichick, but there were some dull days here, man. There were some dull days. And I got caught in traffic coming in.
Crazy.
Never happened.
So did I.
Yep.
We both did. I called you.
That's good.
Hey, got a problem here.
Yeah.
Traffic getting into the parking lots is
Waffles all the way on
backed
the other
up.
side of 495.
It was backed up getting in here.
That's good news.
So the buzz was back. The fans were back. Felt like there's something to be excited about, and the Patriots delivered. Gave them a great day of football out there.
So this is our last day from here, right?
Yeah, this is it, man. So overall, what do you think we got out of this camp? What did we really learn about this team? What can we take away? I mean, I know we have preseason games remaining, but as far as watching them on a day-to-day basis, it's over, other than we'll get updates from next week when they go out to Minnesota for joints.
I think what you take away is what's been transpiring all offseason. It's the slow build of having an organized team, a real leader in the room. They're going to be more buttoned up, and they move and they practice. And I think you could call Camp Cushy. And I asked Mike that too during the first election. I remember we had 2 days. And he kind of rolled his eyes. He's like, "Yeah, can't do that anymore." And that's why I say blame the league. But hey, everybody has to prepare like this, and it's sort of a give and take. And I think he has to create that balance where if you got to give him a day in shorts and backward hats and sneakers, so be it. So, but I think the team is off to a good start. I'm excited for what I saw today. That gets me excited for Friday night. I have no clue how long they're going to play. I have a better handle on that tomorrow.
Well, we're looking forward to it.
All
and,
right.
of course, that game on Friday night can be heard on the Safety Insurance, 98.5, the Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network. And we want to thank Safety Insurance. As you can see, this beautiful backdrop with Safety
Thanks,
Insurance
guys.
logo. We want to thank Safety Insurance for providing this post-show coverage from training camp every day at 2 o'clock on our YouTube on 98.5 the Sports Hub. Make sure you click the like button and you subscribe as well.
And all seriousness,
that will make our corporate overlord, Jim Lau, so incredibly happy. He will get off our asses about it. He'll stop sending, mean, nasty text messages. You fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Tell them to like and subscribe.
Douchebags.
Do your fucking job. All that stuff. I don't want to get those anymore. It makes me uncomfortable.
Right.
I don't want those text messages. I want people to like and subscribe. Yes,
There's
sir.
assholes everywhere.
Yes,
You
boss.
don't wanna get those,
Absolutely.
right.
Like, subscribe,
Right.
YouTube. We love that shit.
Right.
Right?
You do. Yes, but real quick,
There you go.
A lot of people-
They thought they weren't going to get
This
the
was-
swears out of me this
Yeah.
time. I delivered.
well, fuck that shit. Yeah. So, so like, there's a lot of work. No, like,
Yeah.
this whole thing, like you mentioned safety and that, like there's a lot that goes into this. Louth, Jeremy, Capello, up and down on the field. Our interns that have helped us.
Mia.
T-Bone out on the road now. Awesome. Little
T-Bone.
Louth, yeah. And of course, Dennis Knutson, who I do love.
Yes.
Nice job.
Despite all the
But
grief you
they
give
get us
him.
up every day, and all the D-bags from NBC Sports.
And I want to thank Milliken for doing a fine job back there running things while we've been down here. I know that
Such a
pisses
dick.
T-Bone off when he hears me say that, but he's held down the fort while we've been down here in Foxborough for
All
a
right,
few
we're
weeks.
done.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow on our show, Zolak and Bertrand, starting at 10 a.m. We'll talk to you then.
Happy birthday, Felger.